Thanks, Don. Don, you've done this show for 30 years, and it couldn't have been done without you. Hats off to you, and we've loved doing the show.
The bell ringer for Don.
The bell ringer for Don.
Don
I
gets a
started
bell
off,
ringer.
the bell ringer's good. I started off with the Arlington Alive show by calling Jackie and Linda, and then I moved over to this show, and
You
did
moved
a whole
up.
bunch of interviews. Yeah,
You
moved up. Moved up. Got into
Moving
the
on up.
newspaper, on the internet. Yeah, all over the place.
Arlington Alive. Well, yeah, this is a little tribute for our 30th anniversary show, and I started out as Chadwick on camera after doing camera and audio back in '82. Don started the show in 1981, and when he finally let me in front of the camera, I started out my Chadwick routine, and it went like, good evening, resort fans, young and old, new and few, I'm Chadwick here with another and a possibly continuing series of Yacht Patrol Club reports for this Thursday, the insert date. Here's what's coming up this weekend at the clubs in and around Arlington, and then I'd give them a bell ring or something like that. And did that for 10 years.
10 good
10
years.
good
I
years.
remember
And Rich,
that.
Well,
Rich, yeah,
I
Rich.
started here in 1988, and I was at the Arlington County Fair. Norm Novak, we all know.
Norman Novak.
He was there in the booth, and I walked by, and then I had, I think, black wavy hair, if anybody remembers.
Of course,
and
you
I
still have
walked
black
by,
wavy
I
hair.
see it.
I looked in the monitor, and I didn't look too bad. And he says, "Well, why don't you go up and see Don Hammond on Wednesday night, and see if he can do something with you?" So I went up there. Maybe Don is listening and he remembers this. I went upstairs, and he sort of said, "Okay, fine. Give me a call in a week or two, whatever it was." Some guy, I don't remember who it was, came out of the control room and says, "What's his name?" Somebody, I don't know who it was, didn't show up. And Don says, "Can you go in there and do 6 minutes?"
We need
and
a filler.
I did 6 minutes on restaurants. I think
Excellent.
I did off the top of
6
my head.
minutes.
And I've been coming in
That
every
was your
Wednesday
big break,
since.
and you've been doing it ever since.
Now I just got to tell you, and I'll shut up a minute. When the first time I was on the air, there was a gal here, and I can't remember, but she was quite short in the anchor desk. Short.
Jamie.
I just don't remember.
Might have been Jamie.
Could be. She was short. And I was sitting right here, like I am here, and I backed up the chair, and the two legs went off the riser, and I was going to
Classic.
have my head broken.
Classic.
I was falling back on this concrete, and she grabbed me, and I grabbed her, and I
Both of
pulled
you
her
together.
down to her knees. She was on her knees, but she saved me from getting hurt, and now she couldn't get up.
Excellent.
Do you remember this? She couldn't get up. She was on her knees, and
Was I there? I don't know.
I don't know,
A bell
but,
ringer for that one.
You never know what happens
That's
here.
right.
Just a few names here. This is incredible. Cal Swenhold and Jamie Beckett, I think, were the first two anchors of the show. Carolyn Turner, John Patterson, dearly departed John Patterson, Amy Sue and Buster, Darlene Leisure, now Darlene Parker, Mike Ball on our Studio B segments, Amy Brandon, Ann Taylor.
Yeah.
Any other names you can think
a whole
of?
bunch. I don't know, coming and
Lots,
going. Whole
lots of folks.
But I'm just gonna keep
Have been
this
here helping
clean
us
and
out
fast.
over the years.
But I have to think when you mentioned John Patterson, I guess he was with us several years on the anchor desk.
Long time. Outdoors with John
Outdoors,
Patterson.
That's right.
Absolutely.
And I used to do interviews all the time in Studio B, not reviews as I do today, but interviews. And people would be sitting down, and as I was telling my colleagues here, I could have the most distinguished person sitting with me.
Like us.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Absolutely.
somebody from the county board or whatever it is. He'd say, "Rich, did you tell Mr. So-and-so that you were in bed with Rita Hayworth?" I don't know how many of you people, you got to be at least
The Rita
50 years old.
Hayworth story. Yes.
All I can tell you
We
is-
don't have time.
No.
I'll bell ringer for the Rita Hayworth.
But I tell the story. If you're interested, right. Okay.
The Rita Hayworth story.
Yeah, but it was a true story.
So, how we doing on time, Hank?
Wait,
this
1
is our
minute,
little
1
reminiscent
minute.
segment here for 30 years of fun and frolic out here. The night that Amy Sue put the set on fire, the set on fire in one of her cooking segments, and Hank behind camera 2 here came dashing in with the fire extinguisher and saved us all. She did. She set the set on fire. Unbelievable. Amy Sue and Buster. It
Her
was
dog.
incredible. Yeah, right. We've had quite a run here, and a real good time. doing this, and hopefully we'll keep doing it for a while longer.
Interviews galore. Give
Lots
me
of
more.
interviews. Pia loves doing
I'll
interviews.
bet you-
watching
doing interviews.
I'll bet you there's no other producer in commercial television or anywhere that's been on the job for 30 years, week in and week out.
I
like
bet
Don
you're
Hammond.
right. I
Yeah.
bet not.
You know?
That's right.
Week in, week out. We only do it once a week, but hey, it takes a week's
We're
worth of
always
work
here.
just to put
Hey,
this
Don,
kind
do I
of
get my
does.
raise for that?
quality product together. I tell you. Well,
thank you,
I
folks.
guess
Thank
we're getting
you.
the wave here from Hank, so we'll say goodbye for this little memoir edition of our 30th anniversary show, and we'll see you again. Take care.
May,
Thanks for
may
watching.
the next 30 be.
Bye. All right, thank you, Hank. And there's a little reminiscence of our show. We taped that last week, but Pia was here, and Rich and
it was
Pia
nice,
and I
good times
talked
thinking,
about
you know?
the good old days.
Some good memories.
You're a little too young to
30
remember
years,
that,
How we
boy,
started.
but,
How we started here.
how we started. Don't get me started.
That's right. That's right.
And that was fun. We hopefully we'll do a little bit more of that here as our 30th year
30 more years.
of the Arlington Weekly News continues. But that's a wrap for this week's show. Anything else to add, gentlemen?
No, that's
before we
it.
go? That's
That
it.
was-
Happy
That's
30th
enough.
anniversary.
That's
And
good.
that'll be enough of that.
Easter
Okay,
time
so
is coming up, isn't
Easter's
it?
coming,
Yeah.
yes it is. Happy and enjoyable Easter and Passover to all of you, and that's a wrap for this week's show. Have a safe week. We'll see you next week. Thanks for watching this edition
Cheerio.
of the Arlington
Bye-bye.
Weekly News. Cheerio.